Hi, this is Debbie. Welcome back to Cheyenne Life. I hope everyone is enjoying the videos that I've been producing and putting on my channel. I know that I'm not a very good camera person or that I have great equipment or anything like that. I'm actually just using my Samsung Galaxy, I think it's an 8 Plus phone. My partner provides the phone, so I don't really care what kind of phone it is. In my opinion, I usually get his older phone and he gets the newer phones, which is fine by me because I'm not really that big into the phones. But anyway, I'm just going to give you some video of some of my harvest so far, still sitting in the windowsills. This is some of the tomatoes out of my garden. Some of them are Jetstar tomatoes, a few of the Husky cherry tomatoes, and the beefsteak tomatoes. Anyway, and you can see my view from my kitchen. I can see my sunflowers, and look how large those are. Can't wait to start drying the heads off, and the squash and some of the squash and the watermelon vines and things like that, all things that we will probably lose on Tuesday cold snap, that I just put a video out about. Anyway, just wanted to talk to everyone because I had a suggestion through some of my social media channels of doing better videos with better equipment and getting all of this special lighting and special microphones and a special camera and this, that, and the other. I don't know if anyone realizes the history, if they've had a chance to go back and look at some of my older videos, this and that. But I have been recording and putting videos on my channel for probably 12 years. I just didn't do so for quite a long time because I was, frankly, busy with life. Anyway, this is some of my herbs and things that I'm drying, seeds, and my organization on that. It's not the greatest, but it works for me. And right now I'm drying some chives and some lavender and an ear of corn that I'm saving for seed, and some of my bok choy flowers. But anyway, it's not the greatest organization in the world. I don't have the best equipment. And the thing is that what I want to say to someone that gives me those suggestions, I appreciate the suggestion. It's not that I don't, and eventually I'll probably get better equipment, better lighting, and all of that, and sometime in the future. I'm not concerned with it right now. And as you can see, I save milk jugs, and those actually come in handy for watering in the spring and summer. And I've already decorated some for Halloween and fall, as you can see, all in the windows of this big old house. But like I said, I appreciate the suggestions, and more down the road, I'll probably get that kind of equipment and special lighting and this and that, and have intros and endings for my videos. But I'm not concerned with it really, because I'm doing these videos mainly for myself, and because I haven't really seen a whole lot of videos for the state of Wyoming and gardening. There are videos out there, but most of them have been older, and I don't really find those as useful anymore, especially with the type of terrain that we have. They really didn't get in depth with things that you try to grow in Wyoming, or what you can grow, or how you can challenge yourself to grow more. A couple of those channels that I know right off the bat are, I think it's like Backyards and something. I watched that one for tips on pesticides and organic things, and because it's more funded by the Wyoming Agriculture Department and also through the Laramie University of Wyoming. So those kinds of videos are helpful, but they really don't go in depth with growing and showing you what you can grow, how to combat certain things with the soil. I mean, they will tell you what you can do to amend the soil, but it doesn't actually show you a description. Some of their very old videos, like 6 years or more, has some of that on there, but again, the quality of the resolution was not as good as it is now on YouTube. So I thought, there's got to be an area to go into growing things in Wyoming. And then, of course, you've probably seen each of us posting on each other's channels. Sandy of Apple Cottage with Suburban Homesteaders Wyoming. She is further north in Wyoming than I am, and she puts out videos all the time about gardening in Wyoming. She also has a plot with the oh goodness, I keep forgetting what it is called, but it's like community gardening. So she has like a community garden plot that she maintains and grows, or has extra growth out there, or where she can grow. And she and I, we talk on a basis of chatting back and forth through comments. I look at her Facebook page, this, that, and the other for tips and see what all we can do. But again, she is a little bit further north in Wyoming than I am. I'm in Cheyenne, so I'm in the south of Wyoming. And I haven't really seen any videos really that much in regards to gardening in Cheyenne, Wyoming, especially in an urban setting. I think she's more suburban and I am an urban setting. I'm actually right in downtown Cheyenne in an older Victorian house, so it does have a little bit of some land with it, although it's not huge. I'll actually walk you around some of my area, and I apologize for the grass not being cut right now because my partner is recovering from a procedure, and he is a medical procedure, so he is getting better right now. And we do have, some land, but this is on the, I believe this is the north end of the house, and it doesn't get quite a lot of sun. The house kind of blocks out the sun through most of the day, so we don't really grow anything out here except for the strawberries, which don't need a huge amount of sun. And we do have them in a kiddie pool because it takes up less space, but eventually I may let them go ahead and get out into the flower beds because we're going to be converting this flower bed anyway. And we have some new bushes and things to put in, and that'll be taking care of all of these weeds that you're seeing here. We've battled the weeds this season like crazy. And this was so overgrown when we first moved here, you would not believe. You could not see anything in the undergrowth underneath the bushes that you see at the end of the frame. Anyway, so I appreciate the suggestion of getting better equipment, getting better lighting, having all of those things. But when I'm doing the videos just mainly for myself and for information getting out there, I don't really think we need all of that better equipment, because I like to just talk to people and show them what's going on, show them what's growing. And, I don't really think that the this camera is too bad for a cell phone. So we'll keep working with this, and I hope everyone can bear with me if it's driving you absolutely batty, until I eventually get some better equipment, which actually I already have. I have a better camera, I have better microphones, but they're all tedious to put together, and I'd like to just come outside and record a quick video without having to go through all of that. So I hope everyone understands that. Everyone has to get a start somewhere, even though I've recorded videos off and on for 12 years. I've not done it at a consistent basis like I have been in the last couple of months with this garden. So I hope everyone enjoys the videos. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and I hardly ever show anyone this area. This was where the red curry was, or is, and I ended up with only one left on this vine. It put all of its energy into this one, which has turned out to be rather large, and it looks like that'll be what we get for the season off of this one. But altogether we will have, probably 8 to 10 red curry squash that will go through the winter, because we don't eat them very often, and it'll be enough for us. But that is my roses. They had actually bloomed a second time this season, which they usually don't. So that tells me that they're getting healthier, because I came in here and this area had been so overgrown, and I had to pull so many things out and clean up everything and mulch it, that I'm really happy with how it's turned out. And they'll be kind of protected more on this side from this possible snow that we're getting on Tuesday. So I will look forward to seeing everyone in a video pretty soon. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and you'll get notices on more videos. And see everyone again in a new one.